All right, here we are in a beautiful Lake Havasu City morning looking at a very nice 32 Ford Dearorn Deuce. Full fendered. You see a lot of high boys, but you don't see a lot of full fendered cars. Very nicely done. It's a dark blue. It's called violet blue. There is paint that goes with it. Very nicely done. I'm told it's an original grill shell in the car. Kind of go around, give you an idea. It has a 454 under the hood. That's 468 cubic inches. Demon 4-barrel carburetor. It has air conditioning. It has a 700 R4 transmission. It has a Ford 9-inch differential with a winter's housing. We're going to walk around, take a peek, and give you a really good feel of this car. Again, you'll find more details at spudsgarage.com. What a great look. The stance is just right. The car has very few miles on it. You'll find little to no flaws on the car. We'll point out a couple here that we know of. If you're not familiar with a Dearorn Deuce, they're an all-steel car, and they have a neat little feature where the top actually comes down and goes into this cavity here. There's a release in the door jamb, but we'll walk around the car and kind of give you a feel of some of the features on it. It is steel hood sides. This is a hood that opens from either side, so the driver's side or the passenger side. It pops up, props up. Soft canvas Mercedes cloth style roof, obviously chopped. Nice swan neck mirrors on it. These are true Ford commercial headlamps that have been modified with modern lighting. There are turn signals. You can see the amber bulb in there. That's for the turn signals. We'll step back and let you take a look at the nose of this girl. She looks pretty good. There is a little mark down on the chin here that we show you in the undercarriage video that's pretty atypical. Paint is clouded and can be touched up. Kind of give you a better feel of the stance right there. Beautiful morning here. Venture to say the odometer on this car is probably correct. This car has no peppering on the nose. It's very nice. We washed it. You can obviously see me there, piece. Looks like a factory dropped headlight stanchion or factory style. The tires and wheels on it are kind of neat. They're like a Vintique style. They're a polished aluminum with looks like powder coated or painted centers and Ford Deluxe hubcaps, obviously. But this is actually an aluminum rim right here. I don't have the exact tire size on the rear. The fronts are 155 R400s. I do not have the diameter. I'm going to guess those are 17s or 18s. We'll have more specs for you at spudsgarage.com. As we retrieve them, again, this car is all steel. Don't worry, I didn't mark it. Very nice here. Door handles themselves are electric. There are remotes. There is a remote with this car that you just hit the remote and it opens the doors. You can hear them. Kind of open the door there, give you a feel. Traditional style running boards. This is an all leather interior with German square weave carpet. Turned metal dash. We'll go over that more over on the other side. Low car style pedals and shifters, 700 R4. There's an e-brake right there. Floor mats are nice. They're cut for the car. This seat adjusts. The seat back adjusts forward and aft, and it's a designed seat for this car. Aluminum tilt steering column, vintage style with vintage style turn signals. We'll get over to the other side. The windows themselves, we'll show you when we get into the driver's side. The windows are power. This is just a tip switch, and it won't go up and down because I have the door open. Map pockets in the doors. Boom. Doors shut nice. Let me step back and let you catch a side look here. Nice little stance. Good looking car. Hang on to the end of the video here. We have a lot of details. We have undercarriage, we have trunk, we have engine compartment with the air filter housing off and on. Obviously Jenny style bumpers and taillights. Chrome stanchions. We actually will take you into the trunk here in a moment, which matches the interior of the car. Again, that top folds down into this cavity, which is really kind of a cool feature with these cars. You like this car. Got a lot of horsepower, not overdone, tastefully done. If you've been looking for a full fendered Dearorn Deuce, this should be a good one. We're working on digging up some of the history on the car. I didn't cover over there on the windshield. There's the door there. Step back here. And then I'm going to take a quick little turn over here. On the windshield there, this car's done the Deuce days. It apparently was built in Washington State. It did the Northwest Deuce Day in 07, 2010, and 2013. So it's built in about 2007. Looking at the tires and stuff, I would guess that's the facts. So she's been built a few years, not too many. Low miles. Take a look inside here. We did on the passenger side a little bit, but we're going to give you a little more. Has seat belts for two. There's the tilt column that we were speaking about. Vintage turn signals. You just push this and the wheel cocks. I can't do it one-handed. There's a 40 Ford steering wheel right there. Again, map pockets and power windows. Kind of give you a good look at the pedals and stuff. It does have air conditioning. We're gonna squeeze my, really not that hard, I'm a big guy. Set right in there. The AC controls are right there, and the AC does work. I turned it on, it was cold. AC vents, obviously, both sides. See the German square weave carpet, shifter boot, odometer gauges, vintage style, with a digital odometer. We'll turn that on here for you, and then in just a minute we'll get it fired up too. The odometer is 2184.5, which I'm going to assume that's since the build based on looking at the car. I'm sure others may chime in here if they know more. But very nicely done, Dearorn Deuce. Alright, let's take a look underneath the engine compartment here. Shortly after this, we have a video with the engine cover off, or the engine air filter housing, the caddy air filter housing. Nice little touch. It hides a nice demon carb and all kinds of goodies. We will spend a little bit more time on that in that video than we will with this short little clip. It will lead right into the next one. Anyway, it is a 454 big block, poked out to 468 cubic inches. It has a 700 R4 transmission in it. It has a Ford 9-inch rear differential with a winner's housing on it. And we'll take a peek at that when we go to the undercarriage. Until then, hang on to the next part of the video. Take a look underneath the engine compartment here. We took the air filter off so you can get a better feel in the engine compartment and see the components inside. It has the Cadillac style air filter right there. Hides quite a bit, which is kind of a nice little touch. Gonna move along here. It does have a Demon carburetor with electric choke. Very, very expensive high-end carburetor. Edelbrock Performer aluminum intake manifold. Obviously you see the air conditioning compressor there and the polished high amp alternator. Aluminum radiator with electric cooling fan. The fan switch is on the dash and it should be on when it's running. It does have Evans cooling system fluids in it, so you'll want to use nothing but that. You can't mix it with coolant. It's really nice stuff on that that Evans stuff if you've never seen it. Anyway, the HEI Supercoil Excel, that's a GM HEI distributor. Looks like it has MSD helicoil core wires. Take a look down the frame rail there. We're only going to open it up on one side here for you to take a peek. We will take a picture of it with the air filter on so you get a better feel. Braided low car style cables and pedals in the car. Dearorn Deuce, a very nice Dearorn Deuce. Early style Cal Custom valve covers style, I said. I don't believe they're originals. Polished with the gray centers. All the lines and the hydraulics are very nice on the car. Take a look over there. The hood does open from either side, but we don't like to open up both sides due to the risk. We don't want to chip the car or anything like that. We only handle them, give you a good feel, but there is a latch inside to open either side of the hood. Anyway, there's the engine compartment for you. We've got it fired up here for you. It takes two hands for me to fire it up, so I shut off the camera short enough to do that. Again, 2,184 miles. Oil pressure's at about 50. These are the headlights here, obviously for the L fan. You'll want to turn that on while you're driving it. Cooling fan. Volts are 14. Fuel's getting a little low on the old girl. And the temperature, I just pulled it out of the storage unit here where Spud's Garage has it. We thought we'd give you a quick feel here. Again, an e-brake right there. Stop out and let you hear it. Nice and tame. Imagine rumbling up in that girl right there. Anyway, we're thinking it's about time. Okay, we are going to take it a little short drive around the storage unit here. There's reverse, neutral, drive right there. Pick that e-brake off. Speedo is turning. We'll get on it a little bit over here and make sure it shifts all the gears. I sit in here pretty nice. I'm 6'1", 200 pounds. We'll let you hear it run here. Anyway, thanks for visiting Spud's Garage. Gotta dig it. Have a great day. All right, let's take a look here in the trunk. It looks just like the inside of the car. A nice steel gray interior leather. Supposedly a Rolls-Royce material. German square weave carpet. The release is in the door jamb for these on a Dearorn Deuce. It's the left outside. Anyway, I'll give you a feel of that. Car has let's take a look at the undercarriage here. Very nice car. Very well built. It's got 4-bar rear end with chrome 4 bars, adjustable coilovers. That's a Winner's quick change housing and a Ford 9-inch rear differential. Obviously dual exhaust, you see that. Has Willwood disc in the rear. It has 4-wheel disc on it. Just cruise around here and kind of give you a good feel. The paint on this car is very nice. These are aluminum Vintique style wheels. The tires are buffed. I can't tell you the actual size without getting underneath here. Hopefully I'll have some updates for you at spudsgarage.com. There's the winter housing with the Ford 9-inch in it. 4 bars. Obviously an engineered chassis. That's a 700 R4 oil pan. transmission pan, not oil pan, transmission oil pan. Front suspension, fully independent front suspension. Body color, frame, and rails, as you see. Again, tubular control arms, front disc brakes with aluminum backing plates, adjustable coilover fronts, so you can change the height on this car. There's a little chip there from hitting the chin. There is a gallon of a quart of touch-up paint that goes with this car. That's low, that's atypical. Not a big deal. Again, front suspension there. You peek on this side here, pretty much the same as the other side. Right there. And we'll finish up over here. Hey, thanks for coming to spudsgarage.com. You're on Spuds Garage YouTube. You'll probably see it on Spuds Garage eBay if it makes it there. Thanks for enjoying the visit.